Jump scare. Boo! We're back. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day and welcome to Forage Wizard. This is an incremental clicker game where you're playing as a wizard, crafting my way to alchemical mastery. There's skill trees, there's harvesting, there's a lot to work with. So why don't we jump into things? This is, once again, this is just a demo. You have set off on a quest to find an unusual artifact. I like the look of that turnip, man. After days of traveling, you became lost in the woods, unable to find your way home. Hungry and tired, you discover a mysterious tower in an old, overgrown meadow. I mean, I already like the art style. And here we are. This is our little homestead. This is where we're going to start our adventure. Are you lost, adventurer? Turned around in these winding woods? You're here to steal the cursed turnip, aren't I can't do it. You're here to steal the cursed turnip, aren't you? Greed is your end. Those who seek it are cursed to be trapped within these confuddling woods. You will not survive unless a great wizard can unlock the cursed turnip's vault by completing its magical ritual. But I'm far too decrepit now to descend this tower, and you're likely too weak to master wizardry. You can't master wizardry, it's too strong, it's too powerful for you. Sorry. I've got into potion seller for some reason. Can't handle my potions, traveler. They're too strong for you. Are you even gifted enough to awaken the old altar? It's a skill tree! Awaken the altar. We have enough lumber already to make that happen. Wait, no we don't. If you want the lumber to complete that upgrade, move north, west to find the chopping block. No problem, we got it. Oh, this is quite a big map actually. Click, click, click. Boop, boop, boop. Drop that lumber onto the floor or altar by holding right button. I'm starting to see your potential. You're now my apprentice. Complete more upgrades. What are you looking for? Gain 5 more hand storage. Chopping block clicks are 35% stronger. Fix Master Frogel's shop so that you can buy blueprints. All right, I realistically, best thing, first thing, we work towards getting our chops to be stronger, which means we harvest more wood, which means that we're getting upgrades faster, I suppose. That seems like the greatest thing to do. I will say, if you're new to the channel and you're interested in finding out some video games that you may not have heard of, mostly indie, incremental, roguelikes, etc., please consider subscribing to the channel before we move any further, or I will starve to death in an alleyway behind McDonald's. Thank you very much. So, more hand storage. We're probably gonna need that at some point, let's be honest with ourselves. We can't do anything with that. We don't have any rocks either just yet. That's fine. Our chops are stronger. And I think that's pretty much all we need right now. We've got 5 there. Let's do that. Select upgrade. So we've got 50% movement speed when holding the sprint key. Auto-clicking the chopping block is 30% faster. That is channeling the beaver. Let's go for channel beaver. You can already kind of get the gameplay loop of this so far. But I will say that there's a lot more to it than that. There's some degree of, I don't want to say like automation necessarily, but you know, you get like, you build machines and you build buildings that do some of the work for you and all that kind of jazz. So there's something to it. Select upgrade. What have we got now? Clay prospector. Lumberjack Jack. Add a 20% chance that 2 lumber is produced instead of 1. That's pretty nice. I like that one. But we do have to fix the shop so that we can maybe get some blueprints here. I'm not sure if it's something where we'll have to, I don't know, maybe buy wood to conjure wood or something like that to maybe work our way towards having more resources. My blueprint shelf is repaired at last thanks to you. Click my tower to buy the water well blueprint. I'll give you an apprentice's discount. Okay, water well. Used to create aqua. Okay, that works for me. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up, like, struggling to find the resource sometimes. When you get to a late game, and you're like... It's very much like if you ever play, like, I don't know, Satisfactory, Factorial, any video game that requires, like, a lot of things happening. Now, granted, if you're playing Factorial, I know you should be future-proofing everything and making sure that everything is, going into a box or whatever, going into the place it needs to go. But just like going through like 30 different chests and being like, oh my god, where is this thing? Press B to turn on build mode and place down the well blueprint. Where are you going to put it? I could pop you right there. We'll go ahead and build you. Excellent work, but simple carpentry is nothing yet. Keep revisiting my store for greater blueprints. Alright, what are we thinking? We got chest, which stores a stack of items. We've got a bonfire, which is used to craft. A brewing well. We don't have any wood, though, which is an issue. Now, hold on. We need to find something that's going to give us... That requires both... Oh, that requires aqua. That requires 10 aqua. 15. Learn to quick rocks out of the mining stone southwest of the upgrade altar. Water well quicks are 50% stronger. Okay, you know what? Let's just create a bunch of aqua. Why not? You know? Okay, we got a bunch of aqua here. Grab all that. Or grab as much as we can. Let's go for, you know what? Movement speed. We'll get that. Can I sprint now? I think we can sprint. I think that lets us sprint. Let's go for, what else we got? Ignis. We don't have Ignis yet. Let's go for bigger well clicks as well. That unlocks us Harness Flame. And also, the brewing well crafts 50% faster. All self choppers are 30% faster. Okay, cool. So let's select finally the rock. And our clicks are way stronger now as well. So let's click all these. I mean, we should have enough. We should have enough, I think, right? Well, we got one extra to leave over. Put that there. You are now unlocking new tools. Explore the glade to find where you can use them. So, learn to slay slimes. Clicks on the mining stone at 35% stronger. Learn to harvest prima material from the primordial cube. So southwest, we're going this direction, right? Ah, the rock. Let's mine some of this out, just for the sake of having enough to get upgrades here. Thing is as well, we can like bring it up here. We can just drop it there for the future. Let's get a couple of stacks of rock just for future upgrades and see what we can make happen. How about that? Okay, that's 9, and then that's 10. Boom, boom. Pop you all there. So, what is next on the list that we can actually pick up here? So, we don't have sap yet, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that. We also don't have slime to upgrade that. Lumber and sap again. Ignis and rock. I think if we look at the shop here, there is a bonfire, which does require wood. Not wood, sorry, stone. So, pick up some of you. Put you in there, and then we've unlocked the bonfire. We can put another one down. And it'll be 10 lumber, 5 rock. So we'll put you like here-ish. Let's put that in. And then we're going to need to mine we're going to have to chop just a little bit extra lumber as well. To make sure that we know what we're working with here. And that's 10. So, you can now command flame. Click on your bonfire's UI to see all of its recipes. Okay, so to create Ignis, I need ash and sap. To create that, to create ash, I need wood. To create sap, I need water. Okay. So let's start simply, right? Okay. Let's not overcomplicate things. Let's get one full stack of wood. Put it in, generate as much as we can in that regard, and then we'll see what we can make happen. We'll see how much ash is produced from this. So let's drop our fuel. You can only drop think that 9. Oh wait, okay. Well, is that gonna automatically use it then? Because I can't pick it up anymore. Okay, you know what? At least it's producing 2 ash per, you know? Is it producing? No, it's only producing 1. Your new ash will allow you to begin challenging the Cursed Turnips Temple. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Each time you complete one of its rituals, gates will open and you will unlock a new region. Oh, okay. So we've got some super progression here. What do we need here? 10 ash. And doing that will unlock this entire region. But we can't even go and check and see what's in that region. So, right. So this is just the fuel. It doesn't count towards what's on the bonfire, I suppose. Okay, well, we'll put a bunch of lumber on there and just let it ride for a bit. We'll see what happens. You know, we could probably put this on as well. No, we can't. Okay, you know, leave that there. Pretend we didn't do that. So, we have things that have been illuminated to us somewhat here. Do we not agree? We can harvest clay from clay fields. We have the technology with which to do that, if we wish. Lumber and rock for optimal chop could be worth doing. Okay, let's put you in there. Let's upgrade you. Let's grab 5, put that in there. Optimal chop level 2. Okay, cool. So that means we're going to be able to get lumber a little bit faster as well. Clicking on mining stone, 35% faster. That could be very nice as well. That requires 5 ash. Living wood. This seems like the next thing to work towards, I suppose. So we're going to need 5 ash. That's 5 right there. We'll pop that in. Pick this up as well. Still need 5 more from the mining rock, which we can pick up very easily. That's 4, and then that's 5. We'll pick that up as well. We're going to dump that Straight in. And then we got more lumber. But also, our chops are stronger this time. So it will not take... It'll take 35% less time. Put it that way. 2 more. There we go. Pick that up. And drop it in. So now we got clay prospector. Where we get clay from, I'm not quite sure. Probably from here. Let me see. A brewing well. A furnace. You know, I have a feeling that it may have something to do with this. Like, we open up one of these regions. Unless it's at the bottom right or top right. Okay, slimes. That's fine. Ah, no. Yeah. We got the clay pit here. Doesn't seem like we're able to, like... I think it just generates over time. Which, you know what, I like. I like that it generates over time. Means you don't have to worry about it too much. Let's have a look here. What can we pick up? So, a brewing well. Used to craft. Not quite sure what it is used to craft just yet, but still. Let's have a look at the upgrades and see what we can make with this. Increase the capacity of the clay fields by 5. That does seem like vaguely valuable to let it stack up. I'm going to go ahead and take that, yeah. Seems to generate, like, decently quickly. But I like to be sure, you know. Okay, time to put the stone in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick that up. Okay, so now the clay can generate more over time. The skill tree's getting a bit out of hand for me, if you don't mind me saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do this. Well, we might as well do the ritual while we're here, you know. Okay, that should be the last one. We can do that. Now we have done one of the rituals for the Cursed Turnips Tower, or whatever that is. Just gonna make sure that we're picking up all the clay as well from here. We can just drop it there. As long as it's still producing, that sounds good to me. We have not unlocked another region yet, I don't think, even though we got one of the... I guess we have to put all 3 on, I suppose. We got one of the braziers on. The braziers. The braziers? The skill tree is scaring me, man. It is scaring me. 5 more hand storage for 5 lumber and 5 rock. I can't really complain with that. Cool. Get that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put one in there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pick up the clay that's all accumulated here as well, just so we have a surplus. I think it'd be good to get something that lets us mine a little bit faster here. Just something a little bit faster. Up to 5 rocks will grow. Increase clay generation speed. See, I'm not looking to do that necessarily just yet. A rock's up here. 5 rock and 5 ash. So I'll put you there. Start mining this thing. And then boom, pop that in. That'll make things just a little bit easier for us. We also get auto-clicking the mining stone is 50% faster. I don't know if we're willing to do that just yet. Clip pesky bushes that grow in the meadow. Now, that will probably give us something along the lines of leaves, if I was to guess, which we do need for some things. That being said, though, we haven't produced any sap yet. So, to produce sap, we need aqua. So, put aqua in. Let's get that generating at the very least. So, we need a 2-to-1 ratio here. So, 2 there to that 1. We could put some more fuel in as well. Just pop that there. Then we need 10 for the upgrade as well. So we may as well continue to mine that. Okay, there we go. Our sap is generating nicely. Pick that up. Let's dump 2 in there. I'm just going to pop that there. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put the rest of the rock there. It's kind of a mess here, but like it's a organized chaos is what I like to call it. So we have got a lot of things lying around, but I know exactly where most of them are if I do require them at any point. So that's pretty nice. We can now clip the bushes, and that gives us leaves. Only gives us 1 leaf though, which is like fine, but I think we may end up... well, I don't think we're going to run out of bush. I think they're going to respawn like fairly quickly, but it just scares me a little bit. It's just scaring me. Okay, so we got like 8 leaves here. Not quite sure what they're for just yet. I remember seeing that there's some upgrades that require That type of vibe, that type of situation. But we definitely do require sap. I know that much. We require ash as well. Let's just pop that in so we get started. 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and that should be enough to like make 7 more sap. Let's have a look here. So a brewing well. We could probably make that quite easily. I guess we should probably like get the chest for the sake of not having items everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Okay, we've unlocked the chest. Let's unlock the brewing well as well. And that shouldn't be too difficult. That's just 10 clay, which we're generating a decent amount of. And then 5 more rocks. We need a rock situation here. We need a way of like getting these rocks mined up quickly. So, the slime patch. We don't have any slime. We also don't have any living wood. Which is not ideal, but we still can produce. We can get like a couple of chests here. Oh, it's gonna cost lumber. That makes sense. That makes sense. It only lets you put 1 in. Okay. Okay, we've made a brewing well and a couple of chests. I think it's about time that we start working on getting them suited and booted so they're ready to start operating for us a little bit here. The water's really easy to get, but... Oh wait, we don't need wood actually, I know what I'm saying. We need 10 clay, which is very, very easily doable. 10 clay right there. Put that there. Let's grab all our clay from here as well, just to make sure. And then we need 10 stone? 10 stone as well. Okay. I don't really know what this is going to do. So we can make Terra with this. We can also make Earth Solvent. We can make living wood! Okay, but we don't have slimes yet. So that's fine, okay. You know what, this is going to annoy me. I need to get as much lumber as possible to get these chests, like, made. Okay, we have created some wood. Time to pick it all up. Time to stick it in these chests. Okay, I kind of accidentally filled that one there, but I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it's becoming something of an eyesore, so maybe we should put... You know what, I've actually got, like, chests left over. Why don't we just do this? Because I feel like we could make something happen here. Let's pick up the sap. Let's put the sap in. Let us pick up clay, and we'll put the clay in. Got a lot of clay here as well to fill these chests with. This is going to take multiple trips. Put it in. We're still not done yet. Okay, and then we'll probably want 1 for leaves. We'll want 1 that's for wood. We want 1 for aqua. Have we got aqua? No, we don't. No, we want 1 for stone as well. I'll only step that real quick. Put that there. So let's build 1 more. And to be honest, we're going to have like Ignis and Terra and all that kind of stuff. So we might as well use all of the wood that we've just accumulated, because why not? Now, doesn't that look a little bit nicer and completely out of character for me to be doing? Okay, now it's about time we figure out what our next move is here. We've got ash generating. Put some stuff on that. To be honest with you, we could add a bit of extra fuel. We could probably top it up as well, now that I'm saying it. I just want to keep that ash coming in, because we will need probably quite a lot of it. Stone and clay, though, are also super important. We want to be making some of that Terra. So let's get started on getting some stone. That should probably be enough stone. In fact, can I increase my hand storage just to make this like a little bit easier? We need lumber and we need clay. I have enough for both of that, I think. Okay, well, we got 20 now, which is nice. Let's pick some of this up as well. Just because it's there. It's not a huge upgrade, but like, you know, 20's nice. We no longer have a complete lack of stone. It's not, I mean, it's not abundant, actually. We're kind of running out of lumber now that I'm looking at it, but we can generate some more. You know, I realized actually we do need to get the stone in here. Can't do that. Could we do 15? Let's pick up 15 of you then. And we'll get that going. We'll get some Terra generating for us. That'd be nice. Okay, we've got our first little bit of Terra there. I think it's about time that we actually try and work towards the slime. So we can go for that. Even though we can't quite do it yet, I think we may have enough. We don't have that much sap though, unfortunately. So if we can start making some ignis. Oh, but I mean, it requires a lot more ash than normal. I've got... my chest is full! Put 15 in. We only need 5 ignis. We should probably get more, though, admittedly, because we are going to need it for this at some point. We need 5, so we need 1 more Terra. You know what? We got that wood there. So let's put you in to begin with. And then I guess we might as well grab that. Pop that in because it's there. Wait for that last one there. Boom. Okay, Terra has been accomplished. We're good on that one. Now we just need to wait for this to go. So we'll keep that topped up. I don't know why I'm doing it with that instead of using... I should be using the 98 out of 99 that we have, but still. I think as well, it is super worth... Yeah. Yeah. You know what? He actually so read me there because I was about to suggest that maybe getting multiple bonfires was a good idea. I mean, that gives us a value proposition of using the wood that we have, which is we've got too much of it. And then we got stone here as well. Let's pop that. Pop that. Let's pop our ignis down there. Let's pop our terra there. And then we need to just, you know what, fill her up. This is gonna use our wood very quickly, I think, actually. It's gonna use it very quickly. But it does produces a lot of ash, which is good, because we're gonna need a lot more of that. Okay, we have enough terra now for our sword. That being said, though, I have been getting a little bit more on the wood side of things, so we're just gonna keep this as topped up as we can. That's as topped up as it can be. We just pop that in there, pop that in there. Pop that in there. Grab that. Okay, so let's grab 5 ignis. Put it there. We've now unlocked the swordsman, which should allow us to slap a slime. We only get 1 slime, though. It's not a lot. We need some more. We need to process more there, I think. So for this, we need leaves, lumber, and slime. So I think it's definitely worth us producing this as quickly as we can. So we'll pop you in there. Another slime has been generated. Because at that point, we can create a self-chopping tree. Which is pretty crazy, actually. It'll be pretty good. So let's work on the sap situation here, actually. Produce you. So why don't we go... We need to get some water, actually. I think we don't have a lot of it. Okay, we actually have our living wood sorted out now, which is fantastic. Don't really know where to put that quite yet, but let's see here. So, the self-chopper generates lumber over time. Okay, we just need to put 1 in, though. But we do require more. Well, we've got some slime. And we've definitely got some wood. So how many do we need to make here? Self-chopper. Put you like up here with the lumber pile. So this it shouldn't be too bad. How much do we need? We need 5? Okay. It's a little bit more than I was expecting, actually. So yeah, at the very least we can get it generating, and we can get our leaves and stuff like that as well. Okay, sap, ash. We've got a lot of ash now, which I'm not a hater of. But we do need more slimes, so we'll just smack some slimes until we get what we need. The regen time on them, we really need to do more upgrades, if I'm being honest with you. But we're just trying to get the factory line rolling a little bit, you know? To be honest, there was something I saw about, like, pet slimes. I don't know if they could, like, move stuff for me, potentially. Like, maybe do some jobs. That would be, like, great. Some peons is what I'm looking for. Okay, we only need 1 more living wood. And then we can pump it into that self-chopper, which is up here, I believe, right? So once that's created, I'm going to click on you. We're going to turn it into Terra. That will spit out a lot of resources here. We should probably make another chest, actually, now that I mention it, for the slime. Everything's kind of been moved around a little bit, which is not ideal, but still. You know what? Why did I even... I mean, I don't know why I did that. Because we had a space free, because we would have been taking that out anyway, right? So we need stone. So let's get 15 of you. 15 clay. And jam that right in. We're going to be making 7. Is that enough? Is that enough? That's enough. Okay, that's plenty. You know what? Bigger bucket. I don't think the aqua is really that difficult to get anyway. It's probably one of the easier ones because, I mean, you only have to click it like twice. But, I mean, making it... Just getting the upgrade out the way does feel like pretty nice to me. It means that there's like, you know, there's some progress being made. I think chopping blocks will be... to be faster. I mean, it's pretty fast already, but like, I can't complain about the idea that we can just do it there, you know? We're not really doing auto quick. It's a bit slow when you do your auto chopping, you know? But then you go... Ah! And it's good, you know? You might not get it. You might not get it. Not everybody gets it. There we go. Auto chopper. How fast is it though? It's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. There's no doubt about it. That being said, though, it is one of these things where we don't have to worry about it. It's generated 1 wood, but we're going to leave it. We're going to forget about it. We're going to come back to it, and that's the important thing. So, you know, I'll pick this up in the meantime. And while we're at it as well, means I'll pick up some of the bushes as well. Just to grab leaves on the way past, because why not? Sweet. Because we're always going to need clay. We're always going to need leaves. Probably. Not 100% sure if we do, but maybe. A slime patch. Earth solvent as well. So you know what? Let's go for that. We need 5 slimes for that. We have just enough. And that will spawn us some pet slimes. Pop you like right there. We need more slimes. We need earth solvent. Earth solvent is produced by Terra, I believe, and Aqua. So we don't have... We need 10. Okay, so you know what? Never mind. We're going to have to go back to Terra here. Gonna have to grab some stone as much as we can. And then pop some clay in as well. Okay, so that's making 7. That's 1 more than we need. We're going to leave that, let that tick over. And then, do we have enough aqua? We probably don't, but you know what? We just upgraded it. So now every click... Oh no, every second click actually is producing as aqua. But that's going to take seconds for us to generate what we need, dude. We got 40 already. I think we should get this. 5 rocks will generate naturally around the mining rock. I think it's probably worth getting. Because I think that's similar to how the clay grows, where like you just pick it up, you know? You don't have to worry about... Let me see here. Let me find out. I'm hoping it's just... There we go. Yeah, we can just... Okay, you know what? That's another thing that's just going to be ticking over time. It's good to have. It's good to, and speaking of, we should be picking this up as well. Pick up our clay. I'm thinking as well, it probably won't hurt us to start trying to generate some ignis. Because we need 10 ignis for this section up here. So we're going to need... How much do we need for 10 ignis? I think we almost have enough. We can just go for sap. We slam that in there. And then we have our water as well. Pop that in. Now, we can produce our solvent. Which is important. So let's grab as much water as we can again. Pop you in. For 1 more in there. 5. And then we've got 2 there. Pop that in. 1 more. I think we just gotta wait for that now. We can put more water in it though. That's exactly enough. Okay, that's exactly as many as we need. Let's see what else we got to upgrade here. Click actions are stronger. That'll be good, but 15% is like... Ugh. Item capacity of crafters by 5 is like pretty good, but I'm like, can we afford to get to not be... I guess we could if we produce sap here as well. Well, there's 16 in that actually. Could do that. We're gonna need some more water though. Okay, I think we are about to be ready. We need 1 more for the slime patch to be done. So we're just gonna wait that one out. Let's put our sap here. We've got double sap producing, which is lovely. We've got ignis being produced as well. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think if we... What was it we were gonna get? What were we looking at? Increase the item capacity of the crafters. I think that was what we were gonna do. And we need 10 wood as well. So now... This should work. everything goes up to 20, which is a nice, much rounder number for us to be working with. Let's put fuel on the fires. We need to do a little bit of a wood run here. You know what? We got 11 there. That's fine. And then let's put our water on here. So we're constantly creating sap. And then we just suck all that up. And then here we go. Boom. Slime patch has been created. What does this do for us though? Does it just produce a slime closer to our base? It's handy. Yeah, it is handy. It's much handy because I don't have to go all the way over here and then go do and then come all the way back. But now I can just do it like right at home. Because it takes a wee second to spawn as well. It's worth saying. Worth mentioning. Okay, our Ignis. Let us put our 10 Ignis in the ritual pyre. And we only need 5 slime. So we can... I guess we'll find out what this does, to be honest. So we've activated the ritual site of the cursed turnip. And now it's opening up another region. The foggy grotto awaits. So that's, I guess, the demo. That's the demo. But we still have things to upgrade here. Bonfires craft 40% faster. Oh my goodness. Why have I not noticed that before? That is so good. When a bonfire consumes lumber, add a 5% chance it produces a coal. We can't produce coal yet. Increase the chance of a deal being special by 50%. Rock, living wood. Bushes grow 50% faster in the meadow. Guess we could do that. Pop that in. Pop that in. We do need to produce more ash, I think, very soon. We've got plenty to be working with here. We need more wood as well, actually. Okay, we got enough for this now as well. Let's pop this in here for the earth rune. And our water while we're at it. It's 5. Nice. So that is... What was that again? Clay generation speed. Summon forest wisps into the southern foggy woods. So I think that we are a little bit cut off on what we can actually do at this point in the game. I think it did, to be fair, the demo did say it would be about an hour long, and I'm at 55 minutes, so we're 5 minutes ahead of schedule, I suppose you could say. Let's see here. Each slime can now spawn one. Each slime patch can spawn one more slime. Slimes drop double the amount of slime when killed. That's very, very swag. I think that we're definitely hard locked into auto-cooking bushes 50% faster. Requires iron bars. All automatic generators are 25% faster. I think it's definitely locked us a little bit in. Like, it says 11... This is 11% of the skill tree. But we've done 50% of the demo. But everything else is kind of just like efficiency stuff, you know, that we can actually unlock. This is an unbelievably cool game. I think we'll probably leave it there for now, though. I cannot wait for this game to come out in all of its majesty. Because it is exactly the type of incremental game that it reminds me of like Forager, and in that kind of aspect where it's like you are moving around, you're doing stuff, but like it's still like you're creating systems within systems and generating resources to go one way or to go another way, and they all kind of end up working in tandem with each other. I'm hoping that there's some like automation that appears in the full game as well, like little creatures that will be, you know, moving resource, because I'm assuming that your farm and your homestead is going to get quite busy after a while, so having creatures that can move things to other places or fill up bonfires or crafting benches that require resources, and maybe they can go to chests and refill them and take from them and stuff like that, that'd be absolutely perfect. Really bright future for this game, I hope, and I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, and you want to maybe find some new indie games that you may not have heard of, if you're not already subscribed and you've watched this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I would greatly appreciate it. As well as that, give the video likes, it helps out a great deal. If you're one of my loyal viewers, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate your presence as always, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Continue to have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Have a great one. Bye.